Perfect. All right. So now that we have that, let's talk a little bit about articulation before we play.
Okay.
So we are going to learn a bottled attack, which is going to be our tongue pretty much just stopping, allowing the air to move on our reed. So what you're going to do is put it in your mouth like normal and just lightly touch your tongue and try to blow some air out. Nothing should come out, right? So nothing's coming out. Now try,
I see.
Now try removing your tongue and just.
You do it first? Oh, okay. Right?
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
good. All right, so making a sound on just the reed alone is okay, but once we get it to the instrument, it's going to take a lot more air to do that. So in order to build up sort of some stamina, you want to try and breathe from your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And if your shoulders move a little bit, that's okay, but you don't want a big,
Okay.
just like that. You don't want that. So you want to make sure you're filling up here before you fill up here.
Okay.
All right, so we can put our reeds back in. And we're going to learn the G major scale. But before we do that, let's just make sure that we can make a sound on here.
Okay.
So you're going to do what we talked about, the bottled attack. Put your tongue on, release, the air should come out, and there should be a sound.
Okay.
All right, so try that. Nice. All right. So we go. A little messed up, so she's a little out of tune. All right, so for the G major scale, you've got your right hand on the bottom joint, right?
Yeah.
You've got your left hand up here.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to start right where that first finger actually balances.
Right.
And put 1, and then on the next key 2, and the next one 3.
Okay.
And then bottled attack. Let me hear that again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, try pulling out a little bit on your reed. There we go. All right, so when we have problems with notes just not being quite on, moving your mouth either further up on the reed to make it sharp or further down to make it flat. All right, so let's try that again. And that was because I was not pressing down on all the keys properly. All right, so we're going to remove one of our fingers, and that's going to be our next note, A.
Okay.
And then we're going to remove one more finger. You can play that. So that was a B. And then for C, you're just going to you're going to keep that first finger and add the bottom.
Okay.
Let me hear it a little bit. Maybe loosen the corners on your mouth a little bit. All right, that's just what we're going to be working with.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're going to go up to D, which is going to be, you're going to keep those top 3 fingers on there that we had before and add the bottom 3. And you want to make sure on this note that you are not covering the hole on that top finger.
Okay.
So that's your D.
Okay.
All right, and you're going to remove another finger at the bottom
Mm-hmm.
and cover back up that hole at the top. Try to give a little more support from your stomach. There we go. All right, and then we're going to remove one more finger for F sharp. And remove the last finger. And there you have it, the G major scale. Now that we're finished playing, to deconstruct the oboe, we're first going to start with the reed.
Okay.
And you're just going to want to gently pull that out. And if you're having any trouble, you can take your shirt and get a better grip on your reed.
Okay.
And place your oboe down in a spot where it's not going to roll, it's not going to fall. And when it comes to your case, you just want to be really, really careful that it is put in the proper way. You're not squishing anything, because the reeds will break very, very easily. We're just going to put that in there. All right, now we're going to do a similar thing to what we did before when removing the upper joint, you're going to grab sort of from the side, just make sure not to hit any of these, and you can twist a little bit, nothing crazy. And if you're having any trouble, you can actually place it on your leg just for some extra support and pull up and out. All right, and now we're gonna remove the bell, same thing, try not to hit anything. And there we have it. And now you're gonna take your feather and you're just gonna run it through a few times, flicking any spit that has been built up in the oboe. And once you have finished doing that on all of your joints, you are good to go.